Hi everybody, welcome back. I found out I went and talked to Kitty, the lady that develops TerraFirmaCraft, about what I was doing wrong with the sluice because I couldn't figure out why it looked so weird and the forum page had been changed. And she told me that I needed that block out right there. And as you see now, everything is working just fine. So just me being a dork and kind of screwing that up. So we're going to let this sit here and run. We might eventually make a few more, or we might just take this one around a little bit. Trying to get a little reoriented here on where we're at. It's been a few days since I played here in this world. And I basically just jumped right in and started to record so I could show you guys where I made that mistake. Haven't really decided yet what I'm gonna do about the tin, well, cassiterite over here I found, but I'm going to build a little road that runs over this way. Oh, freezing up on us. That'll give me a reason to clear out some of these trees. And I need to come over here and grab these barrels and bring them back. But basically we're not going to be able to go east or west because we run into water on both sides. I talked to I messaged the guys that make custom ore generation, and they said because GregTech basically does a one block tile entity for all its ores, and the only real difference is the MBT data or some kind of data on it that changes what type of ore it is, that it's kind of hard for him to specify the difference in the small ore and the regular ore. That's why we found that, because that's basically what their veins of GregTech ore would look like. Not real sure about why it's got cobblestone in it. I gotta ask him about that again, but he said he's going to work on it. He said it'll be difficult, but shouldn't be impossible to fix that. So hopefully we'll get that fixed before I put this out. And I was talking to the guy that helps me make my scripts and stuff, and was talking about the not being able to place crop sticks. And I think the idea we came up with that works best is when we get to that point where we're going to need them, we're going to need to put in a sifting recipe to get the other kind of seeds, because you can't get wheat seeds or melon seeds, and we need at least 2 different kinds of seeds to start the process of crossbreeding with IC2, I do believe. So we're going to have a sifter recipe that's basically going to be the same as the GregTech 6 sifter recipe, where you put in TerraFirmaCraft dirt and you get an 80% chance of getting dirt back and like a 0.7 or 0.5 or 0.1% chance of getting a seed. And that'll be the way that you get your regular dirt and a way for you to get your seeds. Now, I also changed my, not my language, my video settings. I turned my brightness up to 50, plus 50, so hopefully that'll be better for you guys. I noticed in the last one it was a bit dark. Hopefully the brightness changes I did to it didn't look too terrible. But I realized after I got done recording and uploaded it, oh, we are not going out there, that it looked pretty crappy. It was really, really dark. Hopefully this one's not quite as dark. I know YouTube tends to darken things up a bit, so I'm trying to keep it decent enough for you guys to see, but still dark enough that it's interesting for me to play. I can't stand trying to play when it's all bright at night. I like it dark and gloomy, but I understand you guys have to be able to see what I'm doing when it's dark, so trying to find a happy medium. So hopefully this one will look a lot better. If not, I'll have to up it a little more for the next one. And looks like we got everything out of our pit kilns now. We still need to go find some more food. Pretty much this episode is going to be a walking around, talking, looking at things type episode. We're not going to get a whole lot done this time. It's kind of an update video. Speaking of, I updated IC2 and GregTech in this pack to the newest ones. Not that it's really going to matter right this minute because we're not using those right now, but I did upgrade them. I'm going to try to get a Dropbox thing made where I can put this mod pack in there for you guys, for anybody that wants to test out with me. I'll also put all the different scripts that we end up writing in there. Right now, for some reason, all the scripts have to go in the world script folder instead of in the mod script folder, which I don't like, but that's the way it is. I don't think there's a way to change it. If anybody knows a way to change that, let me know. Why am I not catching any fish? I was catching fish like crazy the other day. Maybe this pond is too small. I need to get some more food. And until I get a chisel, I can't eat that barley or wheat, whatever it was I picked up the other day. We're going to have to make a chisel. We're going to work on that in the next episode. Probably going to do a little more gold panning. I got one piece of copper left. Because mainly to make a quern, I just need a chisel. So if I go around and do a little more gold panning, I can make me a chisel. Man, I am not getting any fish tonight. And I have no food on me whatsoever. Oh, we got a bite. Reel that bad boy in here. And I don't know what is with this, but I don't know if it's the fact that we're supposed to be really bad at fishing right now, or if these fish are always going to be so small. But I don't know if y'all realize these are some of the smallest minnows I have ever seen. A 2.6 ounce fish. Man, that is a dinky little fish. That is like bait for a real fish. I want some bass, some walleye, some catfish. Hell, I'll take flounder, I don't care. Ooh, it's getting foggy. The good morning fog. So one thing I do really enjoy about the TerraFirmaCraft world is the ambience that Kitty's added to this. It's really quite nice. I don't like the fact that I can't go to the nether. That really bugs me. I don't like the fact that I can't go to the end. Even if I had to make a crafting portal, a crafting recipe for the end portal, I would do so just so I could go. Because there's stuff in Greg Tech that only spawns there, that I'm having to spawn in the overworld because I can't spawn it in the end. And I like the challenge of playing in the void, killing the dragon and all that good happy stuff. Dragon's pretty easy to kill, but I still enjoy doing it. And I think in TerraFirmaCraft, without being able to have enchantments and stuff, it would be kind of fun to go in and do it. But I don't want to lose my world to go play with a dragon. Let's see if we can find some more seaweed, and we'll make us some sushi bowls this morning for breakfast. I actually hate sushi. I love shrimp, but raw fish just doesn't have enough flavor to me. And I hate seaweed. I think it's too salty tasting. Somebody will probably tell me that I'm eating the wrong kind of sushi or sashimi or whatever you want to call that stuff. I'm from a small Midwestern town. We don't have a whole lot of real sushi type places. So I probably haven't tasted any of, real good, authentic sushi. But I've had like a California roll or whatever, a piece of raw fish wrapped in seaweed with some white rice. That's about all I've had. Don't really like it. It's not that tasty. I had something one time really, really didn't like. It was seafood restaurant we had in Toledo. I went up there one time, and why is this not making? This worked last time. There we go. Went up there one time, and they had calamari, which is supposed to be like squid tentacles, I guess. But this was like purplish in color. And basically it tasted like they just coated this crap in cayenne pepper. It was the spiciest crap I think I have ever had, and rubbery texture. Ugh. Did not like that at all. Alright. Now we got our hunger up, we got our thirst up. Let's go check on our sluice, see if we got anything interesting over there. Nobody lingering around here to kick me in my ass. And nothing. And we got some more sand now, so throw you in there. Throw you in there and let you go. Now, I think this works off the prospecting. So you got all your different stats here. In prospecting, I'm a novice. Butchering, I'm a novice. You know, I'm a novice on everything. But I've got a little bit in those. Butchering is actually pretty good. I only killed like one animal, if I remember correctly. I don't know why it's so high. But we're going to go for a walk today. I'm going to go throw this excess stuff in a chest over here. And we're going to go for a walk. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that and that. Don't need that. Don't need that. This can go over here. So we don't need to carry that with us. We'll carry these things. Throw that in there for now. Throw him back in here for now until we catch some more to put with it. We are going to go this way. We're going to attempt to walk in a somewhat straight pattern, looking every now and then to the left and right, see if we see any food, and prospecting on the way, see what we can find. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying making it. I love playing in TerraFirmaCraft. Not enjoying the mind tweaking part of it. I absolutely hate mind tweaking. It's too much like coding. Something I never got into when I was younger. Now that I'm older, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really need to learn this. Gotten through this much of my life without doing it. Why do I need to do it now? But I would have to say it did come in handy. If anybody's seen my latest refuge video, there was a recipe in there that they had mind tweaked, which I think was kind of dumb to do in the first place. And it was causing me all kinds of headaches because I could not get it to work the right way. And so I just went in and found where they had changed the recipe and changed it back. Hey, we got a pheasant. I do not see anything food-wise or ore-wise just help us out this way either. It's kind of the thing with TerraFirmaCraft. You really got to do a lot of walking, a lot of exploring to find what you're going to need. And without having a mini map and me trying to do it this hard way of not even bringing up F3 and knowing what my coordinates are makes it even more difficult. But we're going to attempt it and see how it works. Hey, we got some deer up there. Let's go kill some deer. I don't even know if they made it where you can breed deer. I know at one time they were unfamiliarizable. I don't know if they ever did make it so you could. Oh, those aren't deer. Those are donkeys. Hey, donkey. You're a female and you're a male. Holy hell, we can make donkeys. Y'all's gonna have to come home. We are not killing y'all. Y'all can stay right here. We gonna make us a donkey. Friend. Alright. We got donkeys. And there's that beautiful TerraFirmaCraft music. We got copper right here, which is for some reason changing to tetrahydrite. Not real sure why, but found traces of native copper. Found traces. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Traces. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Let's go back over this way just a hair. Okay, so looks like it's going to be right around this place right here. So let's get our shovel and we'll do a little digging. A little digging never hurt. We have to make us some ladders. So we're going to end up making this an open pit mine. Well, no wonder we could only find traces. Good Lord, this is some thick stuff. This is one deep bunch of gravel and dirt. Okay, we finally got down to basalt. And now it says found traces of bismuth. Traces of native copper. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to dig in this kind of area right in here. Can we get any sticks? It's getting dark. Oh, it's getting dark. Am I getting torches? Yes, I got torches. Let's light this up a bit so y'all can see when it gets nighttime here. And we'll just stay here for the night. Hopefully not have to fend off too many bad things trying to kill us. Get some more sticks. Make some more ladders. Where's my other knife? Give me my other knife. Eventually we're going to have a scythe, which will make getting sticks a lot easier. I do believe you can take a hammer to a log in the world, and that will give you sticks, but I'm not really going to need to do that, I don't think. It takes long enough to get logs. I ain't using them to make sticks. Alright, pop these trees out of here. If we actually find copper, we're going to be able to hopefully get on the way of making our first anvil, so we can make some good proper tools, which we can do with molds right now, but I like doing the hammering out on the anvil thing. A lot of people don't like it. It's quite time consuming and kind of headache giving too, with all the banging that it does, but I like the blacksmithing part of this game. I am going to make it in the pack where eventually when you get to Greg Tech, you'll be able to use like a solidifier, because I'm going to have all the metal recipes taken out of the furnace, so you can't just cook them. But that way you're kind of using like the Greg Tech 6 and TerraFirmaCraft sort of thing. We'll just be using the solidifier to cast our ingots and our plates. But that's, later on down the road again. Be nice if we had the molds from Greg Tech 6. I love the crucible and the molding that Greg added to Greg Tech 6. Again, it's very time consuming and a lot of people don't like it, but I quite enjoy it. I'm, kind of the exact opposite of a lot of people. I like to do the things most people would consider grindy. I like doing the things that actually take time, and to me, if you take time to do something, you enjoy it more. You trying to think of how to say it. You appreciate it more. That's the word I was looking for. When you can just take a piece of iron ore and throw it in a furnace and you get a piece of iron, that's, great and all. But you don't really appreciate the fact that you got a piece of iron. And when you do it like this, and like Greg Tech 6, where you got to work to be able to do it, and work up to even the ability to do it, and then work to actually get it, and take time to actually get it, it's quite enjoyable. That when you actually get it, you're like, hey, I actually did something. I accomplished something. And you appreciate it more. And I like testing, different things out in them, see what you can get. I'm not one that I used to be, don't take me wrong. I used to be one that I hated when I lost something. If I went out and mined a whole bunch of ore and then it all went to crap on me trying to do something with a crucible, and I ended up with a bunch of crap that was useless, I'd have gotten quite pissed off. But it's probably, me getting older. It's, it's the way life works. You don't always do everything perfect the first time, and sometimes you'll work your ass off to get something and end up losing it because you did something stupid, or you were testing it out and your test failed. That's the way we've gotten to the point we're at in life. In the technologies that we have, is because people have taken those failures as a challenge to get it right. Not said, well, fuck it, I'm done. Rage quit moment. I just lost 6 hours worth of work, so I'm done. I quit. If Edison would have done that, we'd all still be sitting around reading by candlelight, Or somebody else would have invented a way of doing electricity. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit for you guys. in the recording, so maybe this shoveling won't be quite so loud. For me, it is overpoweringly loud. And when we get done, traces of bismuth. Well, let's do a little digging here. Traces means that it's going to be quite a ways off, that there's very little of it found in the area you're in. So I think we need to go at least 16 blocks, like to the next chunk, either down or left or right, to find it. Alright, it's getting to be daytime. And let's see, the sun's coming up that way, so we should go this way to go home. We're going to leave some gravel patches here. Not like we don't have enough of it to waste. And this will be our way to show how we're going to get back home. And I need to go back and get some more food. I do know we're close because there's, wherever they went, those yellow flowers right there. Here we are. So that copper's not too far from the house. Go ahead and dump off this dirt and gravel. And where is, okay, take a little bit of this with us, make us some more knives. It's going to be one of the other tools we make when we find that copper. We're going to make us a metal knife so we can stop making these crappy stone ones. Come over here and see if we can find some more seaweed for breakfast. Got to get this stink off of us. I hate how this stuff jumps. I lose so much because it just goes away. Oh, there's just some redstone when we need it. I'll just eat this raw. Num 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 num. There's just another tree type we haven't had before. Alright, we're up to about 34 minutes in this episode. So, probably going to end it here. I'm going to spend the day doing some fishing and get some food made up so we can go mining. Might end up doing that in the next episode instead of having one that actually does something. I know at least one of the guys that watches this likes more objective based, so I'm going to kind of keep the episodes to these kind of rummaging around talking episodes and more objective based episodes. So those of you that don't like these episodes just listening to me ramble on and walk around looking for things, don't have to watch them. And the ones that do enjoy this part of the game and watching it can watch it. So, as usual, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of the series so far. Leave me a like. Helps it out a little bit, I guess. I don't know how all that stuff works. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.